Awesome. We are live. Tim, thank you so much for joining us today. I just kind of wanted to talk through a little bit about our relationship together. We've been working together now for 6 months since you came on with the team over at Dippidi. And so I just kind of want to open the floor up to you to give a little bit of a background about yourself, an introduction to yourself, and how you got into real estate and what got you started.
Yeah, sounds good. Thanks, Austin. Yeah, so I've been involved in real estate, for 20 plus years. In that time, I've also built a few businesses and kind of just jumped more into residential, a little bit of commercial real estate in the last 5 or 6 years here. And yeah, just I love marketing. My past has been all about marketing, but in different fields. So I was not that strong in real estate marketing. Didn't want to make the spend that I knew I needed to. So over the last probably 5 years, I've been messing around with pay-per-click.
Awesome. Awesome. So you have a background in other fields. What are some of those other fields you have background in?
Yeah, it's pretty wild. I've gone all the way from restaurant,
Mm.
grocery delivery services. My last business that I just sold was a geothermal power business. So just kind of all over the map. But real estate's always been in and around my career, I guess.
I love that. I love that. That's super cool. So, talk to me a little bit about your goals that you came to us, your pain points that you had when you found us over at Dippidi, and maybe even a little bit about how you did discover us at Dippidi.
Yeah, for sure. So, I mean, my pain point, I've been running my own PPC program for about 6 years. And I think my pain point became ever changing Google on the SEO side, algorithms, and you name it, even on pay per click. So that became my pain point. And I love marketing, but I'm not into it enough to to try to get too deep into the weeds, in my opinion. So I changed my CRM system, my back end system, from Follow Up Boss from Real Geeks to Follow Up Boss, and I think it was referred then to Dippidi, web developer, to you guys directly from Dippidi. So it was kind of just happened to everything come in a full circle, just all of a sudden, just right at the beginning of this year. So
I love that. Yeah, yeah. It was right there in January, so it was awesome to have you. I remember referred over to us. We work with a lot of people with your website developer, so you know, and we do a lot of yin and yang with your website developer and Follow Up Boss.
yes.
So it was like kind of a perfect synergy at that point to be able to have that solution for you. So, what are some of the services that you ended up signing up for with us?
Yeah, so my primary goal has always just been the Google Ads, which has been really good. And what I really like about Dippity is, there's a bunch of things, but just the fact that we can mess around and alter campaigns, tweak campaigns, do some testing. I haven't always been able to do that, so that's been super helpful. I ran some Facebook marketing campaigns for sellers, and that just went crazy. I think I had 2 deals the first 2 or 3 days of running that campaign, and
No way. That's
yeah,
great. Talk
yeah,
to me about that, how that kind of looked. So what ad did they come in off of, and what that kind of looked like from a follow-up process as well?
yeah. We actually set up, and this is another thing that really was beneficial from Dippity, is that instead of the top 10 this or the top 10 that lists, we actually built a very specific customized ad to our market and find out a little bit more about market stats, the value of your home, but more very specifically focused on our market. And then we had a second element, which was a survey. Are you selling your house now, 6 months, or never selling? So that helped us screen a bunch of candidates or a bunch of potential leads on Facebook. So I just found that we were able to put together an ad system that screened people who weren't interested. So those who we did get, were serious. So instead of getting hundreds of Facebook leads, which I'm used to, we would get 10 or 20, and of those 10, we're working with 3 or 4.
Awesome. Awesome. That is great news to hear. And so, what did some of those transactions like? Was that like you heard from them and they were pretty much like going on a listing appointment pretty quickly, or what did that look like?
Yeah, no, I would say 20 to 30%. We were on listing appointments within a week or less.
Wow. Amazing. 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 Now, I think something that I'm interested in hearing your perspective on, but I think I know the answer to is what is your relationship with like your client success manager, Jared? I think that that's something that is actually like we value from our agency standpoint is service. So, what is it like working with Jared specifically?
Yeah, it's been really good. We have the nice part is we can disagree on things, and then the two of us can work out what might work and what might not work. I mean, obviously, he's good with it being my decision at the end of the day, but yeah, just working directly with him, like a lot, a lot. So I think he's called me his 1 hour a day client, but I think that that's being reduced quite a bit right now, just as we get used to things. So
Yeah, no, that's awesome, man.
fantastic, great, amazing service. Yeah.
Great, good. Yeah, no, I know Jared values your relationship with each other, and he makes jokes all the time. He's like, Tim's calling me today. Like, me and Tim are gonna be best friends before we know it, right? Because you guys are chatting a lot. So also, I mean, I kind of wanted to hear a little bit about those closed transactions, and also like the relationships that you may already be like kind of nurturing as well. Like, is there outside of those couple deals, is there also like some good conversations going on with some of the leads? What's your follow-up system look like in terms of when a lead is generated and how you either coach your agents or team to follow up to get that success? Because I think that that's the most important part is actually it is important how the lead is generated, but the follow-up and in the cadence that you put in on the back end is what can really bring the results. So what does that look like for you in your business?
Yeah, for sure. My in my brokerage, we have 183 agents right now. So this program I run primarily for our newer agents. So about 10 of our newer agents are on the system. And so quality of the lead is very important. And then me spending as little time as possible working to train. But the quality of the leads has been really, really good. I obviously want them improved all the time. But on the back end, so we do use Follow Up Boss. We are very, very focused on following the system really closely. We're responding to the leads within maximum 15 minutes, usually 5. So the numbers have been really good considering these are, and I'm talking about under 1 year agents, and quite a few of them under 6 months. So it's been really good, and I can kind of rely on your service to find the leads up and down. We'll speed up. There's actually right now we're in a situation where our agents have too many leads right now, and we're having a hard time. I have a limited flow of agents, I guess, that can participate in the system. So yeah, right now we have too many.
Yeah, I love it. I love that, man. Now that's a good problem to have. But I mean, with the training and the cadence and everything going into it, it should remain fruitful for you. So, man, thank you so much for jumping on and just kind of giving your little story about our relationship together.
Yeah,
I try to make these pretty short and concise, not to take up too much of your time. So I appreciate you doing this for us, and just honestly being a great client and a great friend to Jared at this point too. So we're looking forward to the future doing more business with each other.
yeah, will be. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for providing amazing value.
Awesome. Thanks, Tim. Talk soon, man.